In this video, I'm going to introduce you to some carboxylic acids, esters, and amides that you might encounter just in your everyday life that are just kind of interesting. We're going to start with some carboxylic acids. The first one that we're looking at is called formic acid. That's its nickname or its common name. Its real name is methanoic acid. And this is a itchy poison that can be found in stinging nettles and also in stinging ants. So maybe you felt that itchy, burny feeling of formic acid on your skin. One that you've definitely encountered in your life is acetic acid. Acetic acid is also a nickname. This molecule's real name is ethanoic acid. Acetic acid is the acid that's present in vinegar, and it's also produced when wine goes bad or turns sour. And last but not least, hexanoic acid. Hexanoic acid is an acid that just has a really nasty smell. This description is fatty, cheesy, waxy, like goats and other barnyard animals. Hopefully you have never encountered hexanoic acid. In your bathroom, you might have alpha hydroxy acids or AHAs. These are carboxylic acids that also have an alcohol group present in the molecule. So carboxylic acid with an alcohol group. These are skincare products that are used for skin exfoliation. They get their name based on the location of the alcohol, the OH group, relative to the carboxylic acid. So for all alpha hydroxy acids, the OH group is attached to carbon number 2 if we were numbering the carbon chain in order to name it. The carbon number 2 in a carboxylic acid is also sometimes referred to as the alpha carbon or the alpha position, which is why they get their name. They have a hydroxy group on the alpha carbon. You may also have beta hydroxy acids in your bathroom, BHAs. These are usually not referred to as beta hydroxy acids. Salicylic acid is an example of a beta hydroxy acid. This is the structure of salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is really great for exfoliation and for treating a variety of different skin conditions. 2% salicylic acid can be left on the skin all of the time. This is a really good treatment for acne. 3% is a topical cream, might be a little bit too irritating for the average person's skin and maybe needs to be left on for a little while and then removed, not left on all the time. 17% is a pretty strong concentration for salicylic acid. That's really good for wart removal. Just put it right on the wart, leave it. It's just really going to eat away at the wart. A beta hydroxy acid, so again, here's the structure of a beta hydroxy acid. The beta hydroxy acid has the hydroxy group or the OH group on carbon number 3. This is also referred to as the beta position. Remember I said carbon number 2 is sometimes referred to as the alpha position, carbon number 3, the beta position, using the letters of the Greek alphabet in their alphabetical order. Moving on, we have some molecules that some of them contain multiple functional groups. This is the structure of aspirin. Aspirin contains a carboxylic acid group, and it also contains an ester group. This is the structure of ibuprofen. Ibuprofen is a carboxylic acid, and this is the structure of naproxen. Naproxen is a carboxylic acid, and it also has this functional group out here that we know as an ether. These are all molecules that block the body's production of prostaglandins, which causes us to feel pain and experience inflammation. So these are really great over-the-counter pain relievers. Here is another molecule. This is another beta hydroxy acid. This is carboxylic acid with an alcohol group. This is methyl salicylate. It's also referred to as oil of wintergreen. This is really great in pain relieving ointments like Tiger Balm. Might be present in something like Icy Hot. It's usually combined with another ingredient. Methyl salicylate has obviously a wintergreeny kind of minty smell, and it's just really good for giving you that kind of warming feeling when you have sore muscles. Melatonin is an example of an amide. An amide is a molecule that has a carbon-oxygen double bond with a nitrogen directly attached to the carbon of the carbon-oxygen double bond. Melatonin is a molecule that's synthesized in our brain, and we have good reason to believe that the synthesis of melatonin is associated with sleep. When it's dark, or when we're in a dark room, our body is known to have really high levels of melatonin, and when it's light outside or when we're in a light room, our body has low levels of melatonin. You can purchase melatonin over the counter, take it as a supplement, non-addictive supplement that might help with sleep. Last but not least, benzocaine and lidocaine. Benzocaine is an ester, lidocaine is an amide. Benzocaine has an oxygen with a carbon attached to the carbon-oxygen double bond. Lidocaine has a nitrogen attached. These are both local anesthetics. These could be used in your doctor or dentist office, or you can just purchase them over the counter. They're really commonly associated with oral pain relief, like Oragel, a benzocaine pain reliever. They can also be used, this is for sore muscles. So they provide temporary local anesthetic, means just pain relief in one localized area, not through the whole body, not like a general anesthetic.